hometown weakling. Everyone hated Melvin.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this mop and shove it down your throat.
They teased him.
I'm gonna do it with you.
Okay.
They taunted him. They tormented him until he had a horrifying accident and fell into a vat of nuclear waste. Transforming little Melvin into a hideously deformed creature of superhuman size and strength. Melvin became the Toxic Avenger.
Shalom and all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, and double honors to the elders of GMS. And I'm coming at you on this night to talk about Esau, who is the real live Toxic Crusader. This man was born to be the devil. He was born to do nothing but be destructo, aka death. The only thing this man has contributed to civilization is war, rape, murder, and pollution. And he even thinks himself so much to be a god that he put himself as the image of the Yahweh Shai, the image of the Father, the image of the angels. Everything good, according to this devil, is in his image. And he has pumped himself up to try to be like the Most High. And I'm going to, read some scriptures going into that. And the first scripture I would like to go into is Isaiah 54:16. Behold, and this is the Most High saying this. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for this work. Now that instrument that he's talking about is, or a weapon. He has bought a weapon for his work. And I've created the waster to destroy. Esau is the waster. The so-called white man is the waster. And we can go into all kinds of stuff that he wastes food. I mean, all the food that is dumped out after. I've worked in restaurants, in my 20s. And all the food that's dumped out. I'm talking about fries that are 10 minutes old. He dumps them right out. Burgers that are, 10 minutes old. He won't let you eat them. He won't let the employees take their food home and eat. He wants you to throw it away. He doesn't pray for nothing. He's not thankful for anything. He digs in the earth miles and miles deep and doesn't fill those big gaping holes back with anything. He has single-handedly destroyed the earth. And he'll sit and talk about, nigger and spick this and that, and the Arabs are doing this, and the Chinese are so, they're just such bad people. And this devil has got this earth, and especially the United Snakes of America, he's got this earth looking like a big ass cave with man-made mountains, which you call skyscrapers. This dude, he is the real life Toxic Crusader. He dumps nuclear waste in the ocean. This is how greedy this bastard is, just to make money and drive up prices on the stock markets to give his buddies big paydays. You know what he does? He takes giant, large sums of chickens. He kills beef. He even takes grain and he dumps it in the middle of the ocean just to drive the price up because there's too much of an abundance. Instead of this dummy saving the food for a rainy day, saving it for a drought or something, this dummy dumps it to make money. This devil is all about money. He treats the animals with no respect. I mean, he got live animals on assembly lines. I was watching the brother's video just not too long ago, GMS Dallas. This dude has baby chickens on assembly lines, dumping them. I mean, these are live creatures. Dumping them out of buckets and drop kicking cows in the neck and beating calves down with his fist. And I mean, this dude is the devil. And if you can't see that, you can't get past the television, you can't get past his Hollywood movie screen that he makes himself look like such a great guy, then you are truly deceived. You have truly been beguiled by the serpent. And the Most High is just not dealing with you. You got your hand, you're hanging around the serpent every day. You're taking on his philosophy, his homosexuality, his lesbianism, his intellectualism, and know-it-all. That's what Esau is about. He is truly the destroyer. I'm going to also he's defiled the earth with blood. Especially here, the Native Americans, Negroes, and Hispanics, who are the nation of Israel, the apple of the Most High's eye. Numbers, was that 35 and 33? So you shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land. See, that's another witness that he's the waster. And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. Defile not therefore the land which ye shall inhabit, wherein I dwell, for the Lord dwell among the children of Israel. So he dwells among the children of Israel, not you damn Edomites and the rest of you heathens. Also, I'm going to go into Isaiah chapter 14. Real quick, and try to break this down the best way that the wise elders of GMS have taught me. Let's go into Isaiah 14 verse 11. The pump is brought down to the grave. Now, pump it means pride. Thy pride is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vials, all this garbage music, this low frequency Illuminati witchcraft that's pumping out to the speakers and hypnotizing the kids and even the adults. That's what that vials are talking about. And that garbage, so-called Chezerejor soul music that these Negroes do out of the church. Let me proceed. The worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nation? See, Lucifer is talking about the so-called white man. He's a light bearer. He's got the light. He's got the gospel, and he's done nothing but pervert it. He's got the power. He's been given the wealth. Job 9:24. And he has weakened the nations. He's weakened the nations with his philosophies. The wine that he's gotten the nations drunk, the wine of his fornication, his false philosophy, his democracy, once again his homosexuality, his lesbianism, his whatever ism and schism this devil is pushing. Verse number 13. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into the heaven, and will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. Man, you know, he even has Israel. He sits upon the mount of the congregation. He has Israel, and is claiming to be the real Jew of the Bible. He's claiming to be the Israelites. But the dummies only got so-called one tribe over there. He says he's the tribe of Judah. Well, where the hell's the other tribes? Did not Yahushua say, and I believe in Ezekiel 34, that I himself will bring Israel back himself, not by the power of the so-called white man, his leagues of nations and his British mandate and the FBI and all that stuff that he tried to make on like he was the Most High himself. Verse number 14. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. His space programs. He's going up to trying to go to Mars and trying to go to Jupiter and all these other places, and he's trying to colonize Mars and all that silly mess that he's trying to do. He's not going anywhere. It's not going to help him. Verse 15. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell. He's going to be brought down to death, to the sides of the pit. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? And they're doing that now. They're doing that. The fear of the other smaller nations, they have nuclear power. They're not afraid of this devil. They already have this attitude right now. Verse 17. That made the world as a wilderness and destroyed. See, he's a destroyer. Who made the wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof. That opened not the house of the prisoners. He didn't let us Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. He didn't tell us our identity. And he didn't let us go back to our own land. He just raped, robbed, and murdered us, and used us for entertainment and a bed warmer. Verse 18, all the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie in glory, every one in his own house. But thou art cast out of the grave like an abominable branch, and as the raiment of those that are slain, thrust through with a sword, that go down to the stones of the pit, as a carcass trodden under feet. Thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land, and the slain thy people. The seed of the evildoers shall never be renowned. Prepare slaughter for the children of the iniquity of their fathers, they that do not rise nor possess the land, for they fill the face of the earth, the world with the cities. And so what the Most High is basically saying there is that since his forefathers did what they did to us, what's going to happen to him is going to be the same fashion. He's going to be wiped out. He's going to be destroyed by his own wicked nuclear destruction and race riots and all that's coming to America. Verse number 22, for I will rise up against them, saith the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon thy name, and remnant, and son and nephew, saith the Lord. He's going to take off his branches. He's going to be put to death, and then he's going to come back in slavery and serve slavery for 1,000 years with the rest of the nations. So I'm going to leave you with that. Yasharallah, I wanted to touch on that briefly to let you know that Esau is the true toxic crusader. He was born to be the destroyer, the spoiler. He spoils everything. You know, I believe the old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Who in the hell made you God to where you can manipulate nature? You can manipulate, I shouldn't even say nature, manipulate creation, the Most High's creation. Who the hell are you? You are the lowest, basest man on the earth. You know, you look for Bigfoot and the Yeti. You're Bigfoot and the Yeti. You're the skunk ape. So with that being said, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, and double honors to the elders, the GMS, and the Akim out there pushing the truth throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom.